charts. Because that's what they do. If Rihanna today releases a song, after a week, Billboard can be able to know that this is under top 100 because of the sales that they are seeing through that system. Yes? Then, after packaging, we have to distribute the music. Put it on Spotify, put it on YouTube, put it on Google, put it everywhere. All for the four corners of the world. So with that, in every other shop, like how this phone goes into a shop on Kampala Road, on that shop, personal promotion so that people will buy the phone. So the role of the publisher is also do sales and promotion. Yes? To make sure that we tell the consumers that music is available on Spotify, music is available on Boomplay. So that promotion to make sure people come and listen or download the music. Then after that, if we make sales, if people come and listen, then that means I'm able to collect my money because my product has now been consumed. Yes? The third role is exploitation music markets. A song has been in many markets. Yes? But we rank them in 2, 3, 4. Yeah, generally 4. Let's say it's a demo, it's a composition. Not yet put in studio, mixed or mastered and released. It's just there, it's a song. There are 2 markets. One is what we call a song plug. A song plug is when you write a song for an artist and they buy it and they perform it. Yes? In that exchange, of course, you get money for it. However, it's also the same way when you, let's say I've written a song and given it to Bebe Cool. If Bebe Cool puts this music on Spotify or YouTube or everything, as the rightful copyright holder, when he makes money, there's a percentage that comes to me as the writer. Yes, and there's always that money that comes from Spotify, from all those digital service providers. Then, secondly, there's what we call a synchronization rights market. When you synchronize your song, that means embedding it in a moving picture or video. Yes? So, if you put your music in a film, in a commercial advert, in a documentary, in a video game, you generate money when people put that music in. Yes, because you give them a synchronization license. However, it also is the same way if your music is embedded in other video on social media. Yes. If people use their videos and your music is in the background of that video on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitch and everything, you should be able to generate because they have made a synchronizing. Yes? Now, when you mix and master this song and you release it to the public, there are also 2 other markets. That's what we call mechanical rights market. Mechanical rights market, that is one if you decide to burn it on a CD and sell the CDs. There's what we call, that's what we call physicals, not the phonograms and everything, the record sales. Secondly, you can decide to put it on a downloading website. If people download your song, they're actually making copies of that song, they are reproducing. That's why we even derived the word copyright, the right to copy. Yes? So when you put your song on that website, if any person downloads the song, they are making a copy and putting it on their phone. You should be able to get money for such. Then also you can decide to put it on streaming stores. Yes? Yes, streaming stores. When you put it on Spotify or put it on Boomplay or anything, when people stream, you should be getting money. Then the last market is what we call performing rights market. And it's not performance of this artist on stage. It's the performance of the song. Yes, now, There are businesses that use music to attract customers or make money. Yes, that calls for radios, TVs, bars, clubs, churches, gyms, and everything. Now, these businesses use music to attract other people and they consume their products. Now, in every country, there's a taxing body that is responsible for licensing those businesses that use our music to make money. In Uganda, we have UPRS. Yes? So, UPRS collects this money. Under their law, they say that affiliation and everything, they are supposed to, let's say in a year they have collected 2 billion. By law, they should, of course, deduct off 30% as commission to pay people's salaries, to maintain their office. 70% is what is paid to these 4 rights holders. Yes? But also, they also work on, they have a regulation of membership. So, if you're not a member of UPRS, even though you've spent 100 years doing music, you're in the industry, your music is known. If you're not a member, you'll not even get 100 shillings. You have to first be a member and then get that money. So, those are the 4 markets. Then the last bit, the last role is what we call promotion. And promotion is in many ways. There is what we call music promotion, and then there is what we call artist promotion. Actually, the right word for artist promotion is called payola. Yes. So there is promotion and payola. Yeah. So I'm talking about promotion in the sense that I'm a music manager as a music publisher. My role is to promote music, not the person who made the music. Yes, so there are many ways you can promote, yeah? With payola, it's like this, under record labels or anything. If you release a song, you put aside a marketing budget. Let's say 2 million, yeah? So when you put that marketing budget, when your song is out, you have some money to give to DJs, you have some money to give to radio stations, to make interviews and TVs, so that your song is going, so that they put it in the rotation air. Yes? However, when that money reduces, that means there is a rate that also that the DJs are reducing playing their music. Sometimes people call it beat, but actually made by money. Yes? That's payola. Now, I don't do that as a music publisher. That's the work of label and artist managers. With my promotion, the role of that is that we have to sustain this music on the market for the life of copyright. Yes, and according to Ugandan laws, if you write a song today, you have the right to derive from that song money, yes, for the rest of your life and 50 years after your death. That's the life of copyright in Uganda. So, when you put this music and I'm promoting it, that is what is in my head. Sustain it on the market for the life of copyright. Yes? And it's just simple. There's a way we can resurrect music. I'll give just 2 good examples. Between 1995 to 2008, we had people they used to call music publishers in Uganda. Those were Kasimu Kida, X-Zone, AK Studios, Hallelujah Studios. They were not entirely doing music publishing, they were doing distribution. Because Chameleon would make an album, Chameleon would come in with his album, they value it at this say Chipepe, or they do 50 million for that album. They get the rights to distribute music. However, with that little thing they did, they made a big impact in the industry. That if you follow up the music that these artists sold to these publishers, this music is still in our hearts. I'll give you examples. Let's say Chameleon, songs like Mamma Mia, songs like Ipepeo, songs like Dorotia, they are still good songs. Yes, but also there were songs of Madness, which were sold. There are songs of Philip, songs of Eriwa, Sevata, Kafero, English product. Those guys made enough money because these publishers will buy off their distribution rights. Yes? However, I think you've ever asked yourself the question why Philip Bongole's Christmas music is always on every other Christmas season. It's because that effect of music promotion. That every year in and out, the family of Philip Bongole, even though he died in 1997, that family is still generating money. Yes? It comes in this way. Either it can generate money from UPRS because this song is played a lot on radios in Christmas season. 2, this song can come back if an artist goes makes a rendition of this, a remix or a cover song. That means when they put it on their streaming stores, we all know that the rightful owners is Bongo. So it's money that comes from Spotify and pays the family or the estate song. But also, music can be put in another market that in Christmas seasons, there are companies that want to advertise and wish their customers Christmas. Yes? So they make adverts and visuals that are running on radio. That means they have made what we call a synchronization. So that is how it goes. If you give me your song today as a music publisher, I can resurrect it in the next years using such a trick. Yes. So that is all. I thank you.
Wow. I think even me who prides in knowing music business have been schooled in big group. But what we're doing today is emphasizing why creative, why musicians online need to enter music business. I'm going to turn to him now with a similar question for him. I'm just basically asking him, how does he commercialize? How do you commercialize for it? You talked about the trips you have, the exhibitions you do. What advice would you give to the way you know the system work? Say now I know I have this person, I have to talk to them, they help me do this, and this is the basic advantage of that. How do you commercialize as an artist?
Musicians, I think for them it's well streamlined. So it's now dependent on the other musicians to just all what they are designed. As far as the visuals are concerned, I think the musicians have succeeded because by nature they are audible. They make music, they also make noise. So you hear them, for good or bad. Because not all the music that they make is good. It could be popular, and that takes me back to because I'm an old man. I look back from where we have come from, and contemporary, and see Uganda, Africa ahead. And my role is an advisor now. So the musicians have seen it up. We have lost much of the previous musicians. So how do we encourage the contemporary and those who are going to come next to follow in line, but do it right, so that most of the music they compose is what we have: education. Education. The music today, with all due respect, I keep listening to new musicians, and sometimes I don't understand what they are saying. I won't turn it on when my clouds and my tap. When you are singing or quality, it's hard to hear that. So with all due respect, musicians try to compose something that is relevant to the challenges. And by say much about love, who is going to compose about love for the environment, love for education, love for, political mismanagement, love for, without emotions but control. Marketing vision. I'm saying it's not easy, but it requires resilience. And I'm one of those who I think I have managed to use my experience about how I grew up. I've told you I'm about 50, so I've been around. And I have been inspired severally. So inspiration is a factor. I have been guided. My maternal uncle was an artist. So I'm taking you back to who I am. And therefore, another person may not do what I'm doing. But I'm trying to guide the rest because I'm still living and I know it's possible for anyone to achieve once they are properly guided. So marketing art, vision. It's also like music. There are people who market art for their different motives. We have philanthropists, people who have money who will come and say, I want abstract art. And you're a realist. So you are not going to sell. Does it mean you are going to abandon realism and going to abstract? We have galleries that are marketing what is popular. But I'm one of those. What drives me is I do what others can't do, or what others have sidelined, or think it's difficult to do. I'll go back to when I was at the school, and I was introduced now to fine art as a study. And in there, we did history of art. We did the studio subjects. And most of the history we did was Europe-based. All the masters they mentioned, Europe, Van Gogh, Da Vinci, all over there, virtually 0% from Africa. And I kept asking myself, why? When every time I went out, I saw African artists dying and creating. And in terms of subject, I realized that the subject that I promoted there was called printmaking. Because printmaking was sidelined for a long time in the history of art, both locally, regionally, and globally. And I told my professors then, I told them I'm going to specialize in printmaking. Because, mind you, I told you, I know what I want ahead of it coming. That's why when I visited my maternal uncle, I was in P7, and I went to Makerere University. He was doing art. In primary 7, I decided I was going to be an artist. So that's also a factor. How early do we inspire young people to do what they want to do when they grow up? Because once you fall into that trade, you'll be successful. If you don't follow that, chances are that you will fail. But you cling on like I do because I decided early on that this is what I'm going to do. So that's one of the things. Marketing, as I have said, is not easy, but the only thing you have to do as an artist is keep working and be unique in what you're doing and address what I have learned as a person, therefore why I am a little bit successful because I'm trying to get even more success. Is quite in what I'm doing with the challenges. Right now, going back to innovation, patenting, and intellectual property. In the previous years, people patented because someone created to offset a challenge. And when you do that, other people come in to counterfeit. You know, we have people who don't want to create, but they want to repeat what someone has done it, and then they don't do it well. And that's why the musicians are protected, I hope, but not fully. But right now, I have tried to do that over what others have not done so that you stand out unique as one of the ways. And I have done that for a long time. In printmaking, my art is all over the world. I have exhibited everywhere. If you go and Google search, you will see. But somewhere along, my subject matter was critical of social misbehavior. And I particularly highlighted issues of climate change. By nature, at one point, I had to move out of the studio and go to the community because the community had inspired me for a long time. I had earned enough, but I didn't see them coming up. And I was like, besides the little money that I get and I put into agriculture, how can I try to bring up the local talent that there is in the region, in the area? And I started with organizations like Let Art Talk, and the slogan there was empowering community through art. And I tried several. I had projects in northern Uganda, between northern Uganda and south. And by then I wanted to show the young people in northern Uganda that they had been affected by war, but the ones in the south had already been affected by HIV/AIDS. And I used to interact with them between the north and south, and I could bring them to my center in Kampala, my home, my studio, and we interacted. And somehow, if you go on social media, there are those who are going to confess that Fred saved my soul out of what I discussed with him. But somewhere along, I realized that I had done that part. I think I have about successfully inspired about 5 different young people in northern Uganda. One of them is a young person who took on social media. He was 13 then. And when I went to Gulu, I saw a talented boy who had been abducted by a corner, and he was 13, and he had just escaped. And he was being taken care of Hope North. Hope North is now an organization, has always been an organization that was started by Samuel Carroll, who is the current chairman of UNCC. And I identified him and others, so I brought them to my center, and for 1 week, we talked and improved. So therapeutically, I wanted to erase the past out of him, and that's somehow it worked. So going back to the subject of art and marketing it's not a one-way thing. It has to be, you have to look for the right materials, you have to look for the right content, you have to endeavor to look for the right partners who are going to marketing. And as we stand now, I tell you, Africa, if we brand ourselves right, we are at an upper hand to excel in visual art. Because we still hold the ground where we can restart. Because trust me, I always thought we had gone through the process of civilization. But it turns out civilization is still ongoing. And thank God for those who have been victims of COVID, that COVID came. It has, yes. And we are saying if we do things right, first as Ugandans, and I'm saying as Ugandans because they are those who have the keys for success, and it's not Fred Mutemi or the other ordinary artist. But if we bargain well for those of us who are in between, the most affected group, the very creative one that cannot sell their products, they're in the villages, I'm telling you, they are not even watching this. How do we make sure that we share this information, this knowledge? And that's what some of us are doing. That besides my success, I cannot be the only successful person. And I'm saying my success also depends on how much I bring on board. And in the process of bringing people on board, you encounter a lot of challenges. And I have come to a point where I think we need to develop strong partnerships, strong collaborations with, in the case of Uganda, with the different, especially ministries. I see there is definitely need now to partner with the Ministry of Education, because as long as art is still being taught in schools and they are teaching the same way, we are doomed. Nothing will happen. So the curriculum has to change so that it focuses now to prepare the products to bargain now for the intellectual property, the right to pay. And once we don't do that, we are gone. Go to the Ministry of Health. I'm following this, but there's another one that I have, is Covidex. Covidex, the person who invented it, tells you it's 100% herbal. Herbal is synonymous with the environment. With swamps, with forests, with thickets, with forest. I mean, whatever goes to where we get stuck from a tree to make it. Tell me how many forests have we destroyed? So let's say Covidex is still going to go. But that thing once, because I'm also allergic, I have sinuses, it works. Since it came, it's what I go to my nose and the allergy nose. So things are working out sustainability also for the musicians. How are you going to make sure that what you're making is sustainable, educational, and it's good for mankind? Because not always popular, it's going to be sustainable and also good for mankind.
So just from you about how your own experience, like how your own inspirations from your maternal uncle drove you to art, how your passion for people, how your passion for the African story is where you've gotten the resilience you need to earn commercially. And I just want to turn to David. You stress the business. Talent is not enough. Know your business. In just less than a minute, how would you close and encourage a musician especially to close the deal? So yes, I have the talent. Yes, I've done the business. I've picked my presence from Fred with regards to character and the role that people around me play. What else is necessary? If that's it, you might be to go. What else would you say from your experience? And make your closing remarks as well.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Of course, one of my parting shots would be on adopting to what currently the industry is moving on, and technology is changing everything. I'm talking as a music publisher. However, it has now even become simple for any other artist or any other person to publish for themselves using internet. That is what is called self-publishing. However, internet itself has torn out the gatekeeping concept that was in the industry. You know, if you're an artist and you're not signed to a record label, you'll never become famous. However, now that there is internet, you can do anything. Because of internet and digitalization and technology, you can make the biggest track in your bedroom, yeah? But you can still do all these other things, promotion, when you're just anywhere. You can make production, sound designing anywhere because the tools are there right now. So, if I'm talking in terms of creativity, let us embrace all these things that are coming up. However, you need to know business. You need to know to have a business mind for the product that you're creating. Yes, that's all. I thank you.
Wow, so We have unfortunately come to the end of our panel. I want to thank everyone who's taken the time to attend. I hope you picked something and are encouraged by it. All those online, thank you. Still so sorry we couldn't have Immaculate join, but I'm sure from wherever she is, she still has information that is useful. Thank you for your time. Let's head back to the main session for the closing of the rest of the day. Thank you.